Hello, this is our conjoint video with both Florida State University in the United States and FATEC Americana University in Brazil. Our video will discuss the cultural differences and similarities in Brazil and the United States, focusing on one particular dimension of Hosfet's framework of individualism versus collectivism. Hi, my name is Melanie Mitchell. I am a sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio, studying behavioral neuroscience at Florida State University.
Hi, my name is Kaylin. I am 20 years old and I am from Plant City, Florida in the United States, and I study chemical engineering and economics.
Hi, my name is Felipe. I'm from Brazil. I'm 2 years old and I study business management in FATEC Campinas.
Hi, my name is Paula. I'm native Brazilian. I'm 20 years old and I study business management in FATEC Campinas, Brazil.
Hosfet's 5 Dimensions of Culture is a tool that analyzes and attempts to understand cultural differences across many nations. Through the individualism versus collectivism lens, we can gain a deeper understanding of the social structure through the reliance on group dynamics. While trivial at first, these traits can explain subconscious differences in communication style, values, and even tradition. This dimension gauges the level of individuals' integration into societal groups. For example, nations with high individualism prioritize individual rights, autonomy, and personal achievements. Rather, a more collectivist nation prioritizes group success and loyalty to the group or collective. Based on our collaboration with Yumi and Felipe and our increased understanding of Brazil's specific communication styles and values, we have identified that Brazil is more of a collectivist culture.
Yumi highlighted this aspect of Brazilian culture when she talked about Brazilian families and the social structure they have. Oftentimes, family units stay together for generations and decisions are made with other people in mind. Brazilian collectivism can be better understood as groupism. Similarly, leadership in certain groups is more important than having an independent stance. Loyalty is big and it can pay to have certain connections, so there is less of a culture of hard work to earn certain positions. This is different than the American norm, where it is more of a meritocracy in life. This is brought about by the unique blend of lineages and cultures in the region, yet bleeds through in all aspects of life.
Brazil's strong familial bonds and social networks reflects the importance of the family unit in everyday life and emphasizes the prioritization of group success rather than individual achievement. These same collectivist ideals are reinforced in the workplace. Companies encourage employees by involving them in decision-making processes and giving them a voice in matters that affect their work and the organization as a whole. Whereas in the United States, there is a lower emphasis on teamwork and collaboration and a higher emphasis on individual success. It is important to note that there are, of course, outliers and varying ideologies within this collectivist Brazilian culture.
In base of our partners in USA and North America, we are a more individualist country that doesn't have as a strong of a social need for dependence on others. There is a strong sense of pride and value to American people do things on their own and to be self-reliant. In some situations, community is valued, but there is more of an emphasis on what one does as opposed to who one knows. Americans value individual freedom, prefer to make independent decisions and follow their own paths in life, standing out for freedom of expression, entrepreneurship, and innovation.
Self-reliance and independence are fundamental traits of Americans who value taking care of themselves and seek to govern themselves, reflecting the American ideology of achieving success through hard work and personal determination. In the United States, individualism is a deeply rooted cultural trait in society. American individualism manifests itself in many ways, from an emphasis on compassion and personal merit in the corporate world to enforce or free expect and individual rights and the political and social struggle. But excessive focus on the individual can lead to social isolation.